everyone, it's Sam, and today I'm going to be doing a general reading for May of 2020 for the water signs and the fire signs. So I'm going to start with the water signs for this video, and I'm going to start with Cancer, okay? So hi Cancer, remember that these are general readings, and the general readings may resonate one month and then not resonate the other. So make sure to check maybe your rising and moon signs, okay? So any messages for Cancer? Okay. Cancer. Okay. I'm gonna make sure you can see your cards. Okay, so let me see. I feel like the camera's a little off. I'm a very organized. Okay. So the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Cups. So you, Cancer, could be searching for some new emotional drive. I feel like right now there was maybe some instance, I feel like some very heavy like heartbreak type of vibes, or very like emotionally hurt sentiment here for Cancers, with this Two of Cups in like here in reverse. So there could have been a breakthrough, or some disagreement and maybe break up with somebody, and I feel like you're feeling very emotionally drained or upset. You're kind of not really reaching out to people about it. Like, you're not really telling people, because I feel like you don't want to be a bother. But we have this Ace of Cups here. So I feel like although you're keeping things to yourself, I feel like you're positively using this emotion on something else, whether it be expressing yourself through other forms, expressing things only to certain individuals, or just simply taking more care of yourself. And that's why I feel like you feel like you're taking care of it yourself, so you haven't really reached out to other people about this hurt or this situation in particular. For the month of May, we have this mainly like this world card. So I feel like this month is gonna be very I guess very changing. I feel like you're definitely gonna start going through the healing process, as it should have been. Let me see if there's any cards that fell off. But definitely Cancer, there's some ascension happening here. There's gonna be like, entering a new level, like rising to a new level of some sort, specifically after the situation. So May is gonna be that month where you kind of step into that new energy, kind of like leaving that like sadness and attachment behind to that situation, and then kind of emerging and entering a new kind of like a new stage in your life. Like, something is going to change drastically, just because you are able to kind of, like I said, you're able to take care of yourself and go through the situation on your own. So that's going to definitely teach you something. Any moon messages for Cancer? I've been shuffling for a while and I still haven't gotten one card. So any messages for Cancer? Okay, it's the second time the cards are falling. So adjustments are required. So I feel like there could be a lot of pessimism right now. Maybe you're not specifically in the best place. You feel a little upset, or I don't know. I feel like this dark side right now is just kind of overcoming you with the pessimism, or like you're handling yourself. You're handling things yourself, but definitely you are also you're looking at your demons right now. Maybe like you're like kind of figuring out your needs and how it's affecting you as a person. So I feel like this card here is asking you to kind of reach out if you need assistance. There is adjustments that you're gonna have to make, maybe on how you see other people, the power they have over you. So definitely try to get that resolved and flow with the adjustments that could be made. Okay, Cancer, like, you know, don't resist any changes that are going to come your way. Try to endorse them. Any healing messages for Cancer? Any healing messages, Cancer? Okay, we got this one, letting go, and we have this one, forgiveness. This one came off camera. So we have letting go and forgiveness, and I feel like this situation could be really hard on you, because either you haven't forgiven the other person or you haven't forgiven maybe yourself. I feel like with this Two of Cups and, you know, this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you feel maybe some sort of a, like, you feel like if you tried harder, or if you did this more, or if you had, like, you're dwelling on things that maybe you could have done or improved better back then. And I feel like that is what's still kind of bothering you from moving forward. That's what's keeping you here in this kind of like dark place. You're unable to forgive yourself for basically at the moment, like when things were happening, not acting differently. But this card here is like, this is the most obvious card for like letting go, like any problems or any situations that you know that they're sticking around for too long in your life. When you know that a situation is just still ongoing and it's still there, I feel like this is a clear sign. If you're looking for a sign, this is a sign to like really stop dwelling, to please just actually start moving on, letting go of a situation that you know has just been in your life for too long. And I feel like once you end up letting go of the situation, this is when you're gonna actually ascend to the new type of energy that you could be tapping into at the end of May or in May. So definitely try to like go easy on yourself, forgive yourself, you know, because when we are living in the moment, you know, we don't actually, you know, we act out of our emotions and we act out on who we are. So don't go too hard on yourself for things that you could have done differently. Okay, forgive yourself, and if you have to forgive the other person as well, remember that you don't need closure to like from the other person to get over somebody or to forgive them. Okay, you can always forgive them, only to your knowledge. So I feel like for some of you, you guys definitely are really dwelling on having that closure. And I feel like this is kind of saying like, all right, if you want to heal, these are healing cards. So they're like, if you want to heal, if you want to follow through any advice here that the spirit is saying, try to forgive on your own terms, because the situation has kept you stuck for too long. Okay, Cancer. I'm gonna go ahead and give one last card. Let's see. Any positive affirmations for Cancer? Any cute messages? Okay. We have accept love. So I feel like it's like coming in with this Ace of Cups here also. There could, you know, there is like a lot of potential in you to love and to release emotion. You're a very you're a person that naturally just have so much to give, so much content and emotional like richness, all right, to other people. And here with this accept love card, I feel like definitely don't dwell and put all this energy, all this positive love and all of these like romantic thoughts that you have of this past person or the things that you wish you could have done differently. All of that energy is like your love energy, and you're investing it in maybe the wrong thing right now. So definitely try to accept your power as like a person who is caring and loving, and try to like, you know, if you're following the advice here from these cards, try to invest it in yourself for now until you could find somebody else or something else to invest it in. It doesn't have to be a person all the time. It can always be family. It can always be friends. It can even be a passion that you find. Okay, so you have so much of this amazing caring nature. Okay, as a Cancer, like it's even more 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 real. I feel like, you know, 'cause Cancers are just naturally very loving people. So definitely consider who you're investing your love in. And that's all I have for you, okay, Cancers? Please take care. And let me know if this resonated. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay. So, hey Scorpio, this is a general reading for March for 2020. So this is a very general reading. Remember that some readings will resonate one month and they may not resonate the next. Okay, so Scorpio, we already have your first card, and that is your card, the Death card in reverse. Also remember to check your rising and moon if you feel like your emotional or outside self is more relevant, okay? Okay, last message for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Well, too many cards came out, so I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle. Yeah. I feel a lot of intense, pent up messages, pent up energy. Okay. Okay. So here we have Seven of Swords. And the bottom of the deck has the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we have your card, the Death card in reverse, Page of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, very intense energy. There could have been an ending, something that came to an end that you're still not willing or not able to let go of, because this card is in reverse. As a Scorpio, I feel like you're an expert on ending things or on cutting things off, but for some reason this situation is just unable to progress. For some reason you're unable to completely end it, and here I feel with this Page of Swords, you have some sword energy here, so I feel like you do have the intention of ending it, but for some reason you aren't willing to actually act on it. And it can be maybe with a person like that you once had a lot of respect for. For the month of May, you're definitely gonna be going through this process. You know, I feel like this month of May is definitely trying to find a way to end this, for once and for all. The bottom of the deck for you was the Seven of Swords, so I feel like you feel like somebody got away with something, or you feel like you're getting away with something, and this is why kind of you are not willing to exactly let it go, because I feel like there's so many, there's just so many things that you wish could be said in a way. I feel like this image of a person here was completely deteriorated. I'm gonna pull out a moon message for you. We just got out of full moon in Scorpio, so if there's any messages for Scorpio in regards to this full moon, in regards to the situation, there we go. We have faith in your dreams. So I feel like although this situation is holding you down, you are looking forward. Excuse me. You are kind of wishing for a better alternative to this ending. I feel like you wanna somehow have a peaceful ending. You don't want to, like this card shows, or this Seven of Cards shows, you don't want to have resentment. You don't want to kind of, you don't want to have negative energy lingering, because you want to be completely over the situation. So here with this peaceful image, I just immediately think like there's some need for wanting to be ending on a very calm side, like a very prosperous and like silent ending. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a healing card. If there's any messages for Scorpio in regards to healing from the situation. Yeah, this person could have been someone you thought was going to be there for a long time. So that's why it could also be very hard to move from this. The Hierophant is usually a card about marriage, or a card about traditional, okay. So here we have okay, so the healing cards again. We have the Death card for the second time, Scorpio. So like right when I was shuffling your tarot, I felt like this intense energy. So definitely there's a really strong like urge, like there's an urge saying like there's some desperate need to kind of end things, just to kind of like there's an ending, like you really want to either end things, but you're just unable to kind of tap into that for some reason. You're not able to make it happen. You're not able to manifest it. Why is this in reverse, Scorpio? I feel like you maybe know why. But definitely, like I said, there could have been a lot of, faith in this person, and then it was all diminished, or you feel like there's things that people got away with that you want to still address, and that's kind of keeping you or haunting you in a way, kind of wanting you to, in a way, have closure, but you don't get it, and you know that you won't get it, and that's why maybe you're refusing to let the situation go. We also have this masculine energy. So the advice cards here, these are the healing cards. The advice card is death. Like, this definitely needs to end. Like, the situation that you're inquiring about, like, definitely is something that you want to end. So this process, this whole May, this month of May, you're going to be focused on how to, like, completely make the situation end. And we have this, like, friendly advice, like, masculine energy. So maybe there's maybe like, I'm sensing like some type of feeling that you don't specifically look at too much. There could be like a feeling that you're feeling specifically that isn't, like, I guess, like, you're not specifically like doing what the feminine stereotype is of like emotional release. You're not crying. You're not like, I feel like you should take on a more masculine attempt to move on from this. I feel like you're going through a silent release, usually connotated with the sun. So here we have a very heavy, like, intense energy that is kind of gonna, if you want to make this process faster, definitely think about having something be more intense within yourself. Kind of having this situation be resolved within yourself, in your head. Doesn't have to be, shared with everybody. Definitely, I feel like it needs to be kind of put with your masculine side. We all have a female and a masculine and feminine side, so female and male energy. So definitely tap into this masculine energy that I feel like maybe you haven't tapped into in a while. Okay, Scorpio, so in order to heal, give it a shot. I'm gonna ask for one more little card of affirmation for Scorpio. So we have meditation to dig deep. So this card, I mean, I feel like it's saying, like, definitely try to, like, dig into your own consciousness. Dig into, I don't know why, but I feel like this is encouraging some shroom doing. But I feel like maybe you're even going towards drugs, or going towards not addictions, but just like you're using some type of either alcohol, drugs, or any type of medicine, I guess, that is trying to help you get through this. That's just for some of you. But definitely this card is kind of saying, like, make sure that you're able to dig deep through your thoughts. Oh my god, I can't speak. And if you can, buy some crystals, wash your crystals, clean them, meditate with them if you have to. Like I said, this sounds like a very, like, silent ending on your behalf. So definitely this month, like, you're gonna be all about digging into your own consciousness to kind of solve this problem within yourself. Okay, Scorpio, so I hope everything works out for you. Remember, kind of work it out with yourself. And that's all I have for you. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Pisces. Let me know if this resonated, and good luck with everything. Have a great May. Alright, so Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Oof. So this is a May 2020 general reading for Pisces. Remember that some readings may resonate one month and they may not the next. So that's why check your rising and moon sign in case those are more helpful to you. Okay, but this is message for Pisces. The Devil in reverse. And more messages for Pisces spirit. Ooh. Can you guys see your cards? I'll make sure. At the bottom of the deck we have the Empress in reverse. Oof. Okay. So Pisces, there may be some type of the first thing that came to mind was like an addiction. It doesn't have to be to drugs. It could be to a person. Here we have this Empress in reverse. So I feel like it could be someone with a very attractive appeal to you. I feel like you have been unable to manifest something or been unable to call upon something. You want something, you really want to acquire it, but you aren't able to. And this is kind of frustrating you. In a way, it's making you desperate, I feel. With this Devil card, I feel like it's very, like indulged in it, like almost like an addiction, like I said earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a moon card for you. Any moon messages for Pisces? More about the situation. So May is definitely gonna be a time for, I don't want to say specifically sorrow or anything like sadness, but it is going to be a time of reflection, or kind of like dwelling on things a little bit. It's going to be like a time of reflection. Here we have New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. This is so weird. You have the Devil card, which is a Capricorn card, and then we have the New Moon in Capricorn. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or a Capricorn here. Just the fact that you are unable to manifest this, this thing or this person that you really want, it's kind of frustrating you. And although right now, like, you feel like everything is not, you're crying over spilled milk, right? Like maybe things in the past with this individual didn't work out, or just like you're focusing more on the negative than on the positive of the situation, and that's why it's kind of making you almost like upset or addicted to wanting to reclaim that like security almost. We have this, your hard work is paying off card. So I feel like while there could be some type of I feel like some sense that your effort is going to nothing, just know that your effort may be going towards someone else, so something else. Your effort is going towards something else, but it's not going to waste. So although you don't see the results that you wish you could be having, maybe this person is not budging, or this person isn't in your life anymore, but you've just tried to like, and when I saw this magician, I feel like you were trying to call them with your mind, like you're trying to use telepathy or something to kind of and go into their dreams or something. So definitely, like, although it's not working out and you feel like this is kind of like a waste of time, I feel like it's also very it's work that is going kind of maybe towards in another direction. Here we have, like, because of this Five of Cups here, it's like you're crying over spilled milk, when in reality I feel like this could have definitely gone somewhere else, something else. I'm gonna ask for a healing card for you. I got 3 earlier, but I would just like 1. There we go. We have inner journey. So this is kind of like what I felt. We have some initials here, an S, a P, and an R, if that means anything. It could also be a D. So there is going to be some, like I said, this work that you feel is going to waste isn't going to waste. You're doing this and it's going to work towards something else. Perhaps it's going to help you heal. It's going to help you find an inner conversation within yourself about why things didn't work out, or why this situation isn't really worth your time or investing your time in anymore. I feel like your journey is going to be very amplified, mostly within yourself, like when you talk to yourself, when you explore your feelings by yourself. I sense this because of the Five of Cups, kind of isolated person here. So definitely don't feel like right now everything is just like dark and not going your way, Pisces. It's just, I feel like it's a kind of like a sign that this may not specifically work out, but there's just kind of something beyond that, something that may lead you to something better, maybe perhaps later on. Kind of just like a journey that you're going through with a goal, but in reality the goal is something else. That's what I'm sensing. Any affirmations for Pisces here? We got this one here. Fire magic. So, like I said earlier, I feel like you're trying to manifest. You're trying to make things happen through your mind, or through magic, through your own strength as a Pisces who is very highly intuitive. So this could also be dealing with a fire sign, but it could also ignite fire energy within you. So as a water sign, very intuitive, very mostly emotional, like on that side. I feel like this card can be an encouragement to start doing, like, or start practicing the fire in you, the fire magic in you. And with this, kind of like choosing to act instead of just think about things, choosing to perhaps like actually be impulsive in a way, like not emotionally, but impulsive, like in ways that are better for yourself. I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be kind of burnt and let go of. I'm seeing this like fire, and it's kind of like, some things don't work out, sometimes things do, but definitely with that fire energy, if you're gonna act on it, if you're gonna act on this situation again, you should do so. But also if you know that this is kind of, not resulting, and you don't want to act on it, or you're too scared, or there could be like multiple messages here from multiple people. You could be stuck between acting or not. If you're thinking about acting on this situation, this is a sign that you should definitely go and do and actually act and do whatever you have to do. But for others, I feel like you're choosing to either let go or not. So the situation is mostly either to fix this or to let go of this. This can also, for those that are kind of already decided that they want to let go, this is kind of like a good affirmation that, letting go of things is fine. And it's healthy. You don't have to stay dwelling on this pain for too much, okay, Pisces? So definitely let me know if this was, helpful, if it resonated. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great May. Take it easy, Pisces. All right. Bye.